tutorial for you, and this one is for this green smoky look. Now it's nothing majorly original. I'm just going out to see my friend performing at a club, so I thought I would do a bit of a more dramatic smoky eye and something in a fun colour, which you guys know I love. So I already have Urban Decay Prime Potion all over my lid, just to prime it for another base that I'm going to use, which is this Metal-X shadow in Verdigris. Now I know these were limited edition, a few of you guys have them and are unsure how to use them. Even though I have pretty oily lids, when I put Urban Decay Prime Potion on underneath these, I didn't have major problems with creasing, as long as I set it well and make sure to put a really thin layer on my lid. So I just use them with my finger. I found that's the best way to get a smooth application. And I pat it on there, and they are just so extremely pigmented. Like a few taps here and a few taps on my lid just give me a great coating. You don't want to smear it on, you don't want it to be hot and melted. They are so pigmented they really don't need that much work. The next colour I'm taking is a very beautiful colour. It reminds me of golden olive pigment, but it's not quite the same. This is from Moi Minerals that I reviewed a few videos back, and this colour is called Saga. Now it has the most amazing kind of gold reflections in it, and you will see that when I put it on my eye. And this is why I'm using a darker primer. This is the colour all over my lid, as it really gives it some oomph. So I'm just loading that up on a flat synthetic brush. This brush is slightly moist, but it's mostly dry shadow. And I'm going to press that into the Verdigris or Verdigris base that I put on, all over the lid. You can see that amazing colour coming through now. It's so beautiful and shimmery, and really quite unique, I think, because it looks green in some lights, gold in others. So I've got that all over my eye here, and just on the end of my brush, again, I'm going to take a little bit more and put it in the centre of my lower lash line, leaving the inner tear duct part for the highlight. And the highlight that I'm going to be using today is from Pure Luxe Minerals, and this is one of those amazing duochrome colours that I absolutely love, and this one is a green aura. Now you won't be able to see it in the jar, it looks pretty much just any bog standard white pigment would, but if you catch it at the right angle it turns green, and it's really great. It's a lot like Vellum, which has a kind of a blue duochrome from MAC. This one is just with green, and it's really bright. You put it on a dark base, but here, putting it on top of this green, it just lightens the area and creates a little more dimension. Just wipe off a little bit of that glitter. And there we have it. And then I'm going to use just another matte eyeshadow for my crease. So I told you this look is very quick and not complicated. And this is Femme Noir from MAC, and it's a really dark blackened green, like a bottle green. And I love this for the crease when I'm doing green eyes, because it's not as harsh as black, but it does add a lot of definition as it's a very dark colour. So I'm just doing that in the outer V with my 226 brush. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush because I'm just heading out the door. So I'm just putting this with this brush all over, and then also a little bit underneath the eye with just the tip, just to create a little bit more dimension. And just tidy up that outer area. And then I'm taking a clean, well, clean-ish 217 brush, and I'm just going to blend that crease colour out a little bit. Just so it's a little more smoky, there are no harsh lines, and it fades really nicely. You have a soft look. Then, as usual, I'm using my favourite highlighter, which is Vapour from MAC. It's kind of a light pinky colour. Putting that on my brow bone and just blending it in and down, just to soften up the look. And then if you think you've done a little bit too much, you can go back in with a little bit more Femme Noir to define the crease. If you wish to go even more dramatic and deep, you can use black, but I think for me it's quite enough. Next step is I'm going to put Makeup Forever pencil, and this is a double-ended one. It's number 100, but I'm going to use the lighter side, just like that, on my tear duct. Now this is actually a lip pencil, but when I was at the Makeup Forever counter in Moscow, I asked them if it was suitable for the eye, and they said it was fine. So I'll take their word for it. I've been using it quite a lot. I prefer it to white because it just looks so much more natural. See it there, it brightens, but it's not like glaringly obvious that you have it on. Then next step is my eyeliner, and today I'm using Revlon's Colourstay liquid liner. And let me zoom in for those of you who are still asking me about liner. Now I do liquid liner in almost every tutorial, but a few of you have said that I haven't really used these kinds of eyeliners, so I shall use this kind of eyeliner for you guys. Let me just shift you over here. Shift my mirror up. So I start in the middle, and then I kind of go all the way to the end of my eye like that. That's just to get the most product off, because if you start at the beginning and you have a lot of product on your little wand, then your line's not going to be as thin as you want. Now I like a really thin line here, so once I've got some of that product off, I'm going to draw in a thin line. I'm always really bad at doing on this side. This side is just like I don't know why I always choose this side to do in videos. It's so much more difficult. But yeah, so we've got a thin line, and then it's getting thicker at the end. And I'm going to draw in to the very end, make it a little thicker, and make sure the parts where my eyelashes coming out are dark as well. I'm going to have a little dip. And I'm going to do the end. So I'm just following the same angle here of my outer lash line and going up a little flick like that, and then I'm just going to join it with the rest. Something like this. You can even put it out a little bit more if you wish. So there is my eyeliner. That's how I do it. And then I shall just add mascara. Today I'm trying to get some more dramatic lashes, so I'm using my Hypnose first. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that, and then I'm going to brush through it with my Lash Blast. And there's our final look. There are the eyes, guys. I hope you like them. A lot of people are scared also of wearing greens with green eyes, but I love them. I think it even brings out the green in my eyes even more. And there's the lip. I used Angelika blush on my cheeks from NARS, Perfect Lips pencil number 20 nude from number 7, just a really nude lip pencil. And then as my lipstick I used number 147 Peachy-Pink from Barry M. And for a gloss I used Benefit Her Glossiness in Didn't Hear It From Me, which is a really pale kind of pastel peachy pink colour as well. So there's the final look, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sorry, maybe some of my old subscribers are getting frustrated because I do the same kinds of things, but this is the kind of stuff I wear, so I hope you guys like it. Thanks very much for watching as always. Bye bye.